morning and welcome to your Monday morning yoga minutes. I'm Audra Monk and I teach at Mountain Spirit Yoga in Middletown, Maryland, and we would love for you to join us at our studio for a class or a workshop. Check out our website, mountainspirityoga.com, for all of our information. Okay, so today, Happy New Year. It's officially, we're all back in a rhythm, hopefully. So I thought today we would do a little foot care. And there's lots of ways to do this. And on our YouTube channel, there may be another foot care video. I think I'm sitting on the floor in that one, but we're gonna do this sitting in a chair. And we're gonna start standing. So if you have a tennis ball, you're gonna want one. And if you don't, you're gonna go ahead and sit down and just start to massage your feet, and that will work too. So how we're gonna do this is, hopefully the dog is not gonna steal the tennis ball, is you wanna put your tennis ball on the floor, and then you want to put your foot on the tennis ball, and you may want to hold on to your chair, and then you're just gonna, whoa, you're just, no, give it to me. You're just gonna move it around. We're gonna use that tennis ball to open up the foot a little bit. If you have a peanut, we sell these peanuts at the studio, and they work great too, and mostly get across the ball of the foot. And you can do the arch, you can do the heel, you can push on it a little. I'm not doing any of this hard, and you can't see it because my dog is in the way, but we're moving it all around. Okay, if you haven't already, go ahead and let's switch feet. No, move out of the way. So you're gonna roll it, and you can do this sitting down too, but I don't know, for some reason I like it standing up a little bit, although the dog isn't usually quite so close. And I'm gonna roll that all around on my foot. And I'm just putting a gentle pressure. I'm not putting a lot. If I use our peanut, there's these little kind of soft spiky balls we sell at the studio. And you can sometimes find them on a little massage ball. I might push a little bit harder. But on the tennis ball, and I'm also trying not to let it roll away. So, so there we go. Okay, so if you've done that with the feet, whether you did it with your hands. All right, hold on. She doesn't normally take the tennis ball. All right, so now have a seat. And you can sit on the floor or the couch or your chair. Any of that is totally fine. Pick up one of your feet and give it a quick go over. And if you didn't use the tennis ball, then you want to have done this more. And you may even want to pause this video and do a little bit more. And I'm just checking out, and my foot feels pretty good. All right, so the next part is that you're gonna pull on the toes. You're gonna pick one and pull, and just go all the way through all 5 of those toes. And you can circle it, you can move it. Okay, all right, and then next, we're gonna make circles with this. So if you can slide it off your leg, whether you're on the floor or in the chair, you wanna circle it around the ankle. Good, just circle it around. This is so good because we stand a lot, we sit a lot, and we want these feet to get us where we need to go, right? So we want to take care of them. Hi, honey. All right, and then last up, good, relax that, shake it a little bit, is we're gonna thread our fingers through our toes. And if this is new to you, you might just only get the tips of the fingers in, and that's okay. If you can slide more of the fingers in, go right ahead. Take your time, get it adjusted where it feels right for you, and then we pause. There we go. So we just jumped right in, we did a bunch of stuff, and now we pause. All right. If it might feel good, give that foot some circles again, with the fingers staying in between the toes. Good. All right. And then give it some squeezes and releases. And then take it out nice and slow. And then set that foot on the floor. And you might even look at the feet and see the color of the feet might be a little bit different. The spacing between the toes might be different. It might feel different. The foot I just did feels more open and more grounded. Or maybe you don't really notice anything at all. And that is totally fine. Some of us are new to being sensitive in our body and feeling what's going on. So that is totally fine. Or maybe you just don't know. That's also fine too. Let's try the other foot. Oh, it feels really good. So we're gonna bring that other foot up. We're gonna do a quick double check. Some squeezes and some pulls. Yep, just a quick double check there. All right, then we're gonna do the toes. So give them a wiggle and give them a pull. And let that repeat. So in a lot of Chinese medicine, and I'm not an expert on this, but in a lot of things, your meridians or your lines of energy, they start and end at the extremities, at the fingers, at the toes, at the ears. So it's always a good idea to give them a massage, and especially with winter being here. Except for in yoga class or when I'm taking a shower, I mostly have socks on now. Go ahead and circle the ankle. So a lot of times you don't pay attention to your feet, or if you're wearing lots of different boots and different closed up shoes, again, we don't pay attention, and sometimes our feet get a little tired and a little compressed. So we're gonna let them breathe and move. Okay, so I move the ankle around. Now I'm gonna thread the fingers through the toes. And remember, you might just do the tips. That's okay. You might work it in more. You're gonna see how it goes, and I always take my time here. Sometimes you might want to use lotion. This is a good time, especially if you're doing this, at night, or even in the morning before you're gonna put socks back on or something. Okay, so then you get them there, and then we pause. We just pause and we breathe together. I'm so very thankful for you joining me and maybe practicing some yoga with us today. Good. All right, and then I'm gonna circle that ankle again, nice and careful. So I don't know, I think this will take less than 10 minutes, maybe 8 or so. And you could do this while you're watching TV. If your friends don't mind, or your family, you can do it while you're chatting with family. So it's a nice little thing, and you might want to do this, every couple of days, maybe every day. I don't usually do it the full deal every day. All right, and then we're gonna release gently. Take your time. And then set that foot on the floor, and then take a look. Now this one's gonna be a different color. So for me, it's a brighter color, like a whiter color, and the other side is a little darker. So it's interesting because now they've switched, but now both sets of toes have a nice little spread. There's space. This is a great practice to do if you're gonna do a lot of balancing practice or standing poses to keep you grounded. Or if you're gonna go do a lot of shopping. Same thing, a lot of walking around. So we're gonna sit in a seated Tadasana, and then I'll send you on your way. So settle into your chair, or if you prefer, stand up. That is also great. So feel the feet on the floor, maybe lift up the toes, spread them wide, and then let them come on back down. Feel the inner edge of the foot, the outer edge of the foot. Good? Feel that? All right, legs feel really steady. The belly's gonna pull in, and you're just gonna encourage it a little bit. Roll your shoulders down and back, and then tuck the chin just a little, and the top of the head reaches towards the ceiling. Eyes are open or closed, and we are gonna pause here and take 3 to 5 deep breaths together. And then when you're ready, if the eyes are closed, let them open. And there we go, a little bit of yoga care, a little bit of foot care for us today. Thank you so very much for joining me. Give us a like, give us a love. If you're on Facebook, give us a share. Let us know that you're watching. And I will see you next week. Thank you, and namaste.